Hello, today I'll be going over everything there is to know about Infinity Blade figures. In 2014, Chair Studios partnered with a 3D printing company called Sandboxer. They made it possible to buy real-life figures from the Infinity Blade games. Between Sandboxer shutting down and Infinity Blade being removed from the App Store, these figures became impossible to get around early 2019. The normal printable figures they offered included Cyrus and Issa. There was also a limited edition line of figures, but we will get to those later. Inside of Infinity Blade 3, there was a system that allowed you to have your in-game Issa or Cyrus 3D printed. These printed statues were extremely customizable. They allowed you to put on any armor and weapon in-game and have it 3D printed for you. There are also 6 different character poses you could choose for your figure. There's the default pose, the stoic pose, the glory pose, the crossed pose, the order pose, and the duelist pose. When printed, these poses may be slightly altered from the in-game pose to provide stability to your figure. To add on to the customization, you could choose from 12 different colors for your character to be. Here's an example of what a blue Infinity Blade figure looks like. After you selected your armor, weapon, pose, and color, you would hit the Buy 3D Printed Figure button in-game. This would bring you to the figure website. It would tell you what parts you selected for your figure and some info about the figure before ordering. Pause the video here if you want to look at some of that info. When ordering your figures, there are 3 sizes you could choose from: a small 3.5-inch figure for $30, a medium 4.5-inch figure for $50, or a large 5.5 to 6-inch figure for $100. There is also a shipping cost which varied depending on where you lived. These figures, especially the small ones, were very fragile and snapped very easily. Many of the figures varied in quality as well. Some of the figures were very detailed while some were a bit grainy. This probably has to do with some of the parts you selected as well as the person making your print. These figures also included the number of them made at the time on the underside of the base. Besides the Cyrus and Issa figures, there were a special limited edition line of figures available. These figures were designed by the Infinity Blade dev team and are more unique than the normal statues. There are 5 different limited edition statues. There's the Infinity Blade statue, which is the Infinity Blade resting on a branch. There's the Heroes United statue, which is Cyrus and Issa on the same statue in a battle-ready stance. The Seat of Power statue is of Radryar from Infinity Blade 1 resting on his throne. The Feral Troll statue is the Feral Troll enemy mid-battle. And finally, the Titan Clash statue is of Cyrus fighting the Horned Guardian enemy. These statues had no customization features and ranged in price from $50 to $200. However, there were different sizes for these statues, just like the normal statues, but they were extremely expensive. For example, the large Titan Clash statue would set you back $400. When your figure arrived, it would come in a nice looking sandboxer box. Depending on what year you ordered your statue, you would get a different box. When these figures were first released, it came in a tan box with a black band around it. The band originally only had the Sandboxer logo on it, but was changed in 2015 to the Infinity Blade symbol and chair logo. Strangely, the band said limited edition on it even when receiving a normal figure. Around late 2016, Sandboxer switched to white boxes and seemingly removed the black band at the same time. Inside the box, the figures were tightly packed between styrofoam layers to prevent them from snapping. That's everything there is to know about Infinity Blade figures. Thanks for watching.